Okay, proof of cash. So to proceed with the discussion, our focus points is to define proof of cash, discuss reconciling items, discuss the different reconciliation methods, and we'll have also sample problem solving. Okay, so we're going to discuss sample problem solving for proof of cash. So what is proof of cash? Proof of cash is defined as a two-date reconciliation uh, statement used to arrive the adjusted balance of cash with simultaneous reconciliation of the cash receipts and disbursement for a certain period of reporting. Actually, if you're going to look into what is really a proof of cash is just like a combined two bank reconciliations. Okay, a bank reconciliation from a previous period and a bank reconciliation for the current period. The only difference is that there is a simultaneous reconciliation of the cash receipts and cash disbursement. Okay? Yun lang. On the part of the books or the depositor's record, it is cash receipts and cash disbursement. On the part of the bank, it is also cash receipts and cash disbursement. Only that different terminologies is being used for bank. We have the bank credits, okay, and bank debits. For books, we have for book records, we have book receipts or book debits or cash receipts. Okay? For bank, we have bank credits or deposits. Yun lang yun. Okay? Or bank receipts. Pwede, basta merong mga terminologies. But yung common is cash receipts kay book, bank credits naman kay bank. Okay? For cash disbursement, book, we have cash disbursement or book credits. Pero kay bank naman, we have it as bank debits. Okay? Common kay book disbursement. Common kay bank, debits. Okay? Debits. So it is an expanded version only of reconciliation. Again, expanded version of a bank reconciliation, only that may simultaneous reconciliation of cash receipts and cash disbursement. So proof of cash is also known as four-column reconciliation. Naging four-column reconciliation siya because the first two reconciliation, we have the common bank reconciliation, then simultaneous reconciliation yung cash receipts and cash disbursement. Kaya naging four-column siya. We have column for previous period, then cash receipts, cash disbursement, and for the current period reconciliation. Okay, so medyo mahaba-habang reconciliation siya in contrast with a normal bank reconciliation. Okay? The reconciling items of proof of cash are almost the same with that of a normal bank reconciliation. With an addition lang because kaya nga sabi ko kanina, naging four columns siya because yung cash receipt and cash disbursement. Okay? So yung additional reconciliation lang with proof of cash is cash receipts and cash disbursement. So yung iba, the same lang na reconciliation items or reconciling items that we have in the bank reconciliation. So ibig sabihin, for book reconciling items, credit memos, debit memos, and errors, okay, both bank reconciliation and proof of cash have the same concept. So the same lang yung meron dyan. Kung ano yung natutunan natin sa bank reconciliation for the reconciling items of the book, the same with proof of cash lang. Okay, the only difference again, cash receipts, nandun lang sa proof of cash at saka yung cash disbursement. Okay, wala sa bank reconciliation. Kasi yung reconciliation ng cash receipts and cash disbursement, ina-extend natin up to dun na sa proof of cash. For bank reconciling items naman, deposit in transit, outstanding checks, and bank errors, they're just the same with what we have um, with proof of cash. Okay, so bank reconciliation and proof of cash, the same concepts that we have for those reconciling items. And in addition, so bank credits or cash receipts on the part of the book. So sa proof of cash lang yan. Then bank debits or cash disbursement dun sa book. Yan. Proof of cash din yung meron. Wala sa bank reconciliation. Okay? So, what are the different reconciliation methods? So the same with normal bank reconciliation, a proof of cash may also be prepared using adjusted balance method, book-to-bank method, or bank-to-book method. Okay? Everything else that you have learned in the bank reconciliation are foundation for proof of cash. So meaning, pag the problem, if you encounter problem asking for adjusted balance, you can directly proceed reconciling the bank records. Kasi yun yung mas accurate. Okay? Then among the reconciling items, only the book items will have the adjusting entries. Okay? Then between among the reconciliation methods, mas common sa discussion purposes and working for papers purposes yung adjusted balance method. And the same with a normal reconciliation method, you need only to master adjusted balance method. Because everything else in book to bank and bank to book, okay? Kung ano yung ginawa mo sa adjusted balance method, yung isang portion, babalik na rin mo lang yung treatment. So again, yung book, normal. For book to bank, normal yung book treatment. Pagdating sa bank items, babalik na rin lang yung treatment. Okay? Yung bank to book, normal reconciliation sa bank, babalik na rin mo lang yung effect sa mga book. Just like what we have had with the sample problem solving with bank reconciliation last meeting. Right? Yung naging challenge lang dito is because expanded version talaga si proof of cash. So, the adjusted balance method, ganito po yung itsura niya for the book records. Yan. So, yung prior period and current period na reconciliation, those are normal bank reconciliation only. Okay? So parang ginagawa mo siyang sandwich. So yung tinapay, yung prior and current period, then palaman yung receipts and disbursement. Okay? Receipts and disbursement. Take note, meron pa rin tayong mga credit memos, debit memos, and book errors. Yung pinagkaiba lang for the presentation, what we're going to consider for credit memos, debit memos, and errors, we have to consider prior period and current period reconciliation. Especially with book errors. Kasi si book errors, dalawa yung titignan mo kay book errors. Receipts and disbursement. Okay? Receipts and disbursement. Both for prior and current period. But yung nasa tawag nito, discussion materials and on the module, yung nandun sa discussion material and the module are yung example doon, parang sinagad ko na lang lahat yung example na what if merong ganitong error on prior period, ano yung treatment niya sa reconciliation, ano yung treatment ng disbursement na prior period sa reconciliation, ano din yung treatment sa reconciliation yung current receipts and disbursement errors. Okay? I know medyo mahirap intindihin, but later on we're going to explain paano na-insert natin siya sa reconciliation. What is the explanation? Okay? The same goes with bank records. Okay, we have the reconciling items or the bank records, both for prior and current period. Okay? Then, master, what is adjusted balance for book to bank? Yan. Normal reconciliation for the book items. Okay? Normally, yung mga presentation sa books, hindi na nag-i-include ng adjusted balance na portion. Dinidiretso na lang, normal reconciliation of the book, then diretso reverse treatment sa bank items. Okay, bank reconciling items. Pero sa akin, para hindi ako medyo malito yung ginagawa ko, nag-i-insert ako dito ng adjusted balances for me to know na yung adjusted balances, ito pala, ganyan-ganyan. Then what I will do, reverse treatment na lang on the bank items. Okay? So, yung minamaster mo lang masyado is the adjusted balance method. Kasi magdedepende yung reconciliation mo kung book to bank or bank to book. Okay? So, yun na. Pag book, normal reconciliation for the book items, reverse ka lang kay bank items. Kay bank to book naman, normal reconciliation kay bank, tapos reverse treatment ka lang kay book. Just like what we have had with the tawag nito dun sa bank reconciliation na sample problem solving. Okay? So I guess that's it. Okay? Hindi ko na masyado papahabain yung concepts with proof of cash. Kasi yan lang naman yan. Yung pinaka-foundation niya is on the bank reconciliation. We're going to move forward with the sample problem solving. Okay? Before ko i-apply yung 3 reconciliation methods for proof of cash, we're going to solve yung sample problem solving 14 natin pertaining dun sa pag-compute ng deposit in transit at saka yung outstanding checks. This is in relation sa ating topic na proof of cash at dun na rin sa ating bank reconciliation. Okay? So start ako mag-discuss. Madali lang to. So sabi dyan, high-speed company provided the following information for the month ended February 28, 2019. Then we were given information for January and February. For January, we have collections, we have DAIF, DAOD or NSF check, we have bank service charges, deposit in transit, at saka outstanding checks. For February, we have total cash receipts per book records, total cash disbursements per book records, total bank credits, which includes collections of 200,000, then total bank debits, which includes DAIF check of 4,000 and bank service charges of 5,000. Yung requirements, assuming daw no errors committed by both book and bank records, pinapakompute sa atin yung una, February deposit in transit, yung pangalawa, February outstanding checks. So, ito yung magiging solution format natin to solve the requirements. So, unahin natin yung deposit in transit for requirement 1. So, hanapin yung deposit in transit beginning or yun yung nagpe-pertain sa January. We have there 230,000. So, ilagay dito, we have 230,000. Then, add ka ng cash receipts per book records. Hanapin si cash receipts per book records. Ito, 1,500,000. So, ilagay dito. Then we can arrive with total deposits to be acknowledged by the bank. 1,730,000. Then less ka ng deposits acknowledged by the bank. Okay? Yung computation yan, hanapin si bank credits. Yung bank credits natin, we have 1,247,000. So i-post lang. Then from that, bawas ka ng collections, yung 200,000. Bakit ibabawas yung 200,000 na yan? Because that is an addition to your bank account but does not represent cash deposit. Okay? So hindi yan item ng deposit, so ibawas. So we can have 1,047,000. So ilagay dito minus 1,047,000. Then we can arrive our deposit in transit ending, or for February, 683,000. So, move on tayo sa requirement 2, outstanding checks. Hanapin yung beginning, which pertains for uh, January. We have 110,000. So, ilagay dito, 110,000. Then, add ka ng cash disbursements per book records. So, we have here 1,100,000. So, post ka 1,100,000. Then, we can arrive with total checks to be cleared by the bank. So, we have it 1,210,000. From that, bawas ka ng checks cleared by the bank. To compute for that, hanapin si bank debits. Yung bank debits natin, meron tayo ditong 996,800. So, ilagay 996,800. From that, bawasan ng NSF check. From that, bawasan ng NSF check or DAIF or DAOD check. We have there 4,000. Then, bawas ka rin ng bank service charges. We have there 5,000. Bakit ibabawas yan? Because these items are disbursement not representing checks. Okay? So we have NSF check, bawas. We have bank service charges, bawas. We can have 987,800. So bawas dito, 987,800. We can arrive now with our outstanding checks for February, 222,200. Okay? I hope nasundan ako kung paano makompute yung deposit in transit and outstanding checks. So, nandito ako ngayon sa sample problem solving 15. Dito, i-apply naman natin yung 3 reconciliation methods. So, start tayo sa adjusted balance method. Yung sample problem solving 15, medyo may kahabaan. Okay? So, hindi na ako gagawa ng solution format. Diretso na ako dito sa pag-explain sa solution related dito sa sample problem solving 15. Okay. So, sabi dito, high-speed company provided the following information to its accountant assigned to make a 4-column reconciliation for the month ended February 28, 2019. So, binigyan tayo ng information for January, also for February. Then, sa baba, next page, binigyan naman tayo ng information sa mga errors. 8 book errors at saka 8 bank errors. Yung requirement to prepare a proof of cash reconciliation using the adjusted balance method. So, start ako sa simula. Okay. Yung balances per book, yan. Meron tayo ditong 150,000. So, eto yan. Okay. Yung 150,000 na to, ito yan. Then, we have the receipts. Asan yung receipts na yan? Ito yung total cash receipts per book. I-post din yan dito. Ito yan. Then, yung total cash disbursement natin na 1,100,000. Ito yan. Okay? Then, kung mapapansin nyo, walang amount na 550,000. To arrive at 550,000, just simply add 150,000 plus 1,500,000, then deduct 1,100,000. You can arrive with 550,000. Take note that these receipts includes January amounts but excludes February amounts. The same with disbursement, it includes January amounts but exclude February amounts. And these amounts, receipts and disbursements, refer to February period, month of February. Okay. So, proceed ako sa credit memos. Specifically, yung collections. Hanapin muna natin yung kay January. January, meron tayong 110,000. So, i-post dito as an addition sa 110,000, pero minus tayo dito kay February receipts. Then, hanapin naman si February. Si February, matatagpuan siya dito sa information kay February. Dito sa total bank credits, nakasabi dito including collections of 200,000. So, i-add siya dito. Okay? Nandyan yan. Then, add din siya dito sa i-add siya dito sa receipts column at i-add din siya dito sa February column. Okay? I hope nahabol. Then we have DAIF checks. DAIF checks is one of our debit memos. Hanapin muna si January. January, meron tayong 2,300 dito. So, ay minus yan dito. Then, since nasama siya sa February disbursement, i-minus siya. Then, hanapin naman si February. February, we have here, okay, sa total bank debits, included daw DAIF checks for 4,000. Okay, etong 4,000. So, magbawas tayo kay February column ng 4,000. Since disbursement siya, i-add siya dito sa 4,000. Since disbursement siya, i-add siya dito sa disbursement column. Then, we have bank service charges. For January, we have 3,500, ilagay dyan, minus, i-minus din dito kay disbursement. Then, hanapin si February. Si February, meron tayo dito 5,000. Yan, 5,000. Then, minus tayo dito ng February. Minus tayo dito ng 5,000 sa February column. Add naman tayo ng 5,000 dito sa disbursement column. Okay? I hope nasundan ako doon. Madali lang yung items na yon. Medyo mahihirapan tayo dito sa book errors. Kasi nga, iintindihin natin kung paano nangyari or ano yung nangyari dyan sa mga errors na yan. At kung paano natin i-correct at ipopost dito sa ating pinaka-solution format. Punta ako dito sa book errors. Okay. Book errors, number 1, sabi dito, a cash collection from January amounting to 18,000 from customers were reflected in the records as 13,000. The error was corrected in February. Sabi dyan, may collection tayo ng 18,000 sa January. Sa January dapat siya. Pero yung na-record lang natin is 13,000. So kulang yung ating January information, yung ating cash information dito sa kulang yung ating January cash balance ng 5,000. Kasi 18,000 minus 13,000, we have 5,000. So, dito dapat natin siya i-correct, pero na-correct siya dito sa February. Now, asan yan? Eto, yung 5,000 na yan is ay understatement of receipt. So, add tayo ng 5,000 sa January column, pero minus tayo ng 5,000 dito sa receipts column. Kasi nga error siya on receipt. Okay? Naidagdag kasi siya sa receipt ng February. So, kailangan siyang i-deduct. Next naman, a customer check amounting to 12,000 received in January was reflected in the records as 21,000. The error was corrected in February. May nakolekta tayo 12,000 pero yung pagka-record natin as 9 pero yung pagka-record natin as 21,000. So may error tayo, overstatement of receipt na 9,000. So eto yan. Since overstatement yung nangyari, na-record natin siya as 21,000 sa January, magbabawas tayo ng 9,000 sa January column. Pero since na-correct siya dito sa February receipts, so kailangan natin ibalik yung amount na minus. So, mag-add tayo ng 9,000. Next naman, a cash collection for February sale amounting to 33,000 was unintentionally omitted from the records. No adjustment has been made yet. Ibig sabihin lang nito, meron tayong cash collection pero hindi natin na-record. So, as yung 33,000 na yan, eto yan, February receipt na understatement. So, add tayo ng 33,000 sa receipt column, The same goes dito sa February column. Kasi nga yung February, understated din yung ating cash balance. Next, a cash collection from customers check for February amounting to 3,000 was recorded as 13,000. No adjustment has been made yet. So, 3,000 lang dapat yung ating collection, pero yung ating pagka-record is 13,000. So, overstated yan ng 10,000. So, yung 10,000 na yan, since pertaining sa February, overstated yung amount ng February receipts at saka yung February cash balance, deduct tayo both receipts column at saka February column. Okay? The next, okay na ako dun sa receipts for both January and February. Error number 5, a check drawn during January for 6,100 was erroneously omitted by the company's accountant from the records. Okay. The error was corrected during February. Okay. Sa January daw yung disbursement na yan. Pero na-correct natin yan sa February. Hindi natin na-record sa January. So, since sa January siya, minus siya dito, eto yan, minus siya sa January column. And since na-correct siya, na-add siya dito sa disbursement, kailangan natin siyang ibawas sa disbursement column. Okay? The next, a check drawn during January amounting to 2,000 was entered into the book as 20,000. The error was also corrected in February. Okay. So, 2,000 lang dapat yung meron. Pero yung na-record natin, 20,000. So, for January, dapat mag-correct tayo ng 18,000 as an addition. But since na-correct natin siya as a deduction dito sa disbursement, kailangan mag-add tayo ulit ng 18,000. Okay? So, I hope nahabol ako yung explanation sa disbursement for January. Move on naman ako. Error number 7. A cash payment for February, 32,000, was recorded in the books as 23,000. No adjustment has been made yet. Okay. May cash payment daw dapat tayo na 32,000. Pero yung na-record lang natin, 23,000. So, kailangan magdagdag tayo dito ng 9,000 sa disbursement column, magbawas tayo ng 9,000 sa February column. Kasi yung disbursement natin understated, yung ating cash balance overstated. Kaya nagbawas tayo dito, dito naman nag-add. Okay? Then last, a check drawn in the amount of 1,000 for February was recorded as 11,000. No adjustment has been made yet. 1,000 lang dapat yung ating payments. Pero yung pagka-record natin, 11,000. So, kailangan mag-adjust tayo. Since 11,000 yung na-record as disbursement, bawasan siya ng 10,000. May difference kasi sila ng 10,000. Since understated yung cash balance natin kasi sobra yung nabawas, magdagdag tayo ng 10,000. Okay? After taking effect, the reconciling items, we can have our adjusted balances. For January, we have 262,100. For February receipts, we have 1,617,000. For disbursement, we have 1,114,100. And for February column, we have 765,000. Okay? Concept, kailangan yung adjusted balance na to for books, the same doon sa adjusted balance ni bank. So, to do that, to check, we have to proceed with bank records. Yan. So, balik ako dito sa itaas. Okay? Yung balances per bank, kung makikita nyo, yan, meron tayo ditong cash per bank statement. So, yan yung 158,400, yan yung ilalagay natin dito. Okay. Then next, yung credits. Hanapin yung credits. Okay. Yung total credits natin, merong 1,247,000. Yan yung ilagay dito. Sir, tatanungin mo, bakit hindi dinidak si 200,000? Kasi nga, credit din yan. Lahat-lahat ng credits ni bank, isasama dito. Okay? Then next, we have total bank debits. Yung total bank debits natin, 996,800. So yan ilagay dito. Tatanungin nyo ko ulit, bakit hindi dinideduct si DIFE check na 4,000 at saka si bank service charges na 5,000? Kasi nga, bank debits din yan. So, kasama dyan sa total bank debits na 996,800. Now, kung mapapansin nyo, wala din yung February amount na 408,600. So, saan yan makikita? We simply have to solve for it. So, 158,400, add tayo ng total credits, 1,247,000, then bawas tayong total debits na 996,800. So, we can arrive 408,600. Okay? So, I hope nasundan ako doon. Okay. Also, these credits and these debits includes January amounts but excluding February amounts. So, start tayo mag-reconcile. Simula tayo dito sa deposit in transit. Si deposit in transit, sa January, meron tayo ditong. So, start ako dito sa deposit in transit sa January. Meron tayo ditong 230,000. Yung 230,000 na yan, i-add dito sa January column. Pero i-deduct dito sa credits column. Kasi we are referring for February amounts. Okay? So, deduct. Next naman, we have for February. Yung February, okay, meron tayo ditong 600,000. Yan. So, yan yung ilagay dito. Add tayo sa credit, 600,000. Add din tayo dito sa February column, 600,000. Okay? Then yung outstanding checks naman, hanapin si January. Meron tayo ditong 110,000. Bawas tayo dito, 110,000 sa January column. Bawas din tayo dito for debits column kasi naisama siya. Okay? We are referring here for February debits. Then hanapin si February na outstanding checks. Meron tayong ditong 240,000. Yung 240,000 na yan, debits yan. So, add tayo dito kay debits column. Pero deduct tayo dito kay February column. Because it is a deduction for our cash balance. So, proceed naman ako dito sa bank errors. Madali lang yung nasa bandang itaas na mga amounts. From bank balances to outstanding checks. So, proceed ako dito sa bank errors. So, start ako dito sa January errors. Sabi dito, a deposit of 23,000 for January was erroneously credited to Max Speed Company's account instead of crediting to High Speed Company's account. The error was corrected by the bank on February. Ibig sabihin lang yan, deposit natin yan, pero hindi na record sa ating account. In turn, na-record yan dun sa account ni Max. So, understated yung ating January cash balance. So, add tayo dito ng 23,000. Since na-correct siya sa February, bawasan natin dito ng 23,000. Okay? So, yun. Hanapin naman yung overstatement na to. Yung overstatement, ito yan, yung number 2. Next, a deposit made by High Speed Company for January amounting to 26,000 was reflected in the bank as 62,000. The error was also corrected by the bank on February. Yung deposit natin, 26,000 lang dapat. Pero yung ni-record ni bank, 62,000. So, may overstatement yan na 62 minus 26, we have 36 na overstatement. So, kailangan bawasan natin yung amount dito sa January column by 36,000. Then, add naman tayo dito. Since yung error na correct dito sa February, binawasan natin yung amount ng February, kailangan mag-add tayo pabalik ng 36,000. Okay? The next, a deposit made by High Speed Company during February for 25,000 was unintentionally been neglected by the bank to record. So meaning lang yan, may deposit tayo pero hindi na record ni bank. So eto yan, yung 25,000. Since credit yan, i-add sa credit column. Since kulang yung ating cash balance, mag-add tayo ng 25,000. Okay? The next, a deposit made by low-speed company during February amounting to 38,000 was erroneously been credited by the bank to high-speed company's account. Meaning lang yan, hindi sa atin yung deposit, pero sa ating account na i-credit. So, ito yan yung 38,000. Since hindi sa atin yan, i-deduct sa credits column. Hindi rin sa atin yan, so i-deduct dito sa February column. Okay? So, proceed ako. Tapos na ako dito sa mga credits, error. Proceed naman ako sa mga debits, error. Okay. So, number 5. A January bank service charge of 9,900 was erroneously charged by the bank to low-speed company instead of the company's account. The error was corrected by the bank on February. Okay. Yung nangyari dito, okay, sa atin daw dapat yung bank service charge na 9,900. Pero, i-charge yan sa account ni low speed company. So, yan nangyari. Overstated yung ating January balance. Okay? So, kailangan mag-deduct tayo dito ng 9,900 sa January column. So, yung error na yan na correct daw sa ating February debits na i-add yan. Okay? Kasi, yung nangyari, instead na kay low i-charge sa atin yan na i-charge. So, dinagdag siya dito sa debits. So, kailangan ibawas natin yung amount. Okay? So, nag-deduct tayo dito ng 9,900. Next, a January bank service charge for average speed company for 6,600 was recorded as a debit to high-speed company's account. The error was also corrected by the bank on February. Okay. So, yung ibig sabihin lang nito, hindi sa atin yung disbursement. Hindi sa atin yung debit. Pero yung account natin yung dinebit. So, therefore, nabawasan yung ating January cash balance. So, kailangan mag-add. And since dito siya na-correct sa February, dito siya binawas pag correct. So, kailangan mag-add din tayo pabalik. Okay? Ng 6,600. Okay. So, move on ako dito sa February. Sabi niya dito, sa number 7, a February bank service charge to high-speed company of 5,400 omitted by the bank in its record. So, hindi doon na-record ni bank. So, overstated yung ating cash balance. So, mag-deduct tayo dito ng 5,400. Tapos, understated yung ating debits column. So, kailangan mag-add tayo ng 5,400 sa debits column. Okay? Then last, a February bank service charge to average company for 7,400 was recorded twice against high-speed company's account. Okay. Hindi na nga yung ibig sabihin lang nito, hindi na nga sa atin yung disbursement, hindi na nga sa atin yung bank service charge, i-charge pa sa atin twice. So twice, 7,400 times 2, we have 14,800. So kailangan magbawas tayo ng 14,800 sa debits column since understated yung ating cash balance sa February because of an overstated debit. Mag-add tayo dito ng 14,800. So, yung balance natin should be the same with book adjusted balances. Okay? So, paki-verify na lang yung mga amounts, paki-compute, yun yung labas. Kailangan equal. Okay? So, yun yung application ng ating proof of cash adjusted balance method. Okay, so proceed naman ako dito sa problem solving 16. I-explain ko lang kung paano i-apply yung next method natin, yung book to bank method of preparing proof of cash. Okay? So, the same structure ng problem doon sa sample problem solving 15. Yun nga lang, wala tayong unadjusted balances or yung uncorrected balances ng bank. Yung meron lang tayo, mostly are balances and reconciling items for book. The same goes yung application dun sa bank reconciliation na normal. Okay? Yung gagawin natin, uh, yung balances at saka yung reconciling items for book. Okay? Okay, i-zoom ko lang. Yan. Yung treatment lahat-lahat, normal. So you're going to adjust the book items in the usual way dun sa similar dun sa adjusted balance method. Then, pag na-arrive yung adjusted balances na yan, you're going to treat naman yung bank balances in a reverse treatment. Just compare na lang dun sa mga amount ng kung paano present dun sa adjusted balance method dito naman sa book to bank method. But again, sabi ko nga, yung treatment sa book items, book balances at saka book reconciling items, kailangan normal treatment lang. Then pagdating dito sa bank items, kailangan reverse treatment. Okay? Then yung goal, the same sa normal bank reconciliation, kailangan ma-arrive natin yung unadjusted bank balances. Kung mapapansin nyo, these are the missing items for bank records. Okay? So again, i-apply lang na mabuti, i-analyze lang, i-compare lang yung dalawang method. So that's the application ng book to bank method. Okay? Parang hiniwalay lang natin muna yung reconciliation ng book, then idinugtong na lang yung reconciliation ng bank. Baliktaran yung amounts, baliktaran yung treatment, yung goal hindi yung adjusted balances yung makukuha for bank, rather the unadjusted balances. Okay? Okay, so dito naman tayo sa sample problem solving 17. Yung application naman dito ay yung bank to book balance method. Okay, or bank to book method. Okay. Hindi ko na explain, hindi ko na i-elaborate masyado yung paano na solve yung sample problem solving 17 kasi meron na tayong na-solve kanina sa adjusted balance method. Yung gagawin na lang natin, okay, i-explain ko lang ng konti kung anong nangyari, kung paano na-solve yung sample problem solving 17. Given dito sa problem, mostly are only bank balances. Wala tayong masyadong binigay na unadjusted book balances kasi yun yung ating kukunin. Okay, kasi nga bank to book, therefore kailangan natin i-adjust muna si bank before arriving with our unadjusted book balances. Medyo lengthy din yung ating problem solving 17, the same with the previous problems, yung problem solving 15 at saka yung problem solving 16. So, explain ko lang. To solve this one, adjust first the bank balances. Starting ka dito sa balances per bank, the same to dun sa computation natin under adjusted balance method. Okay? Kunin lang, i-extract. The same amounts lang yan, the same structures, wala akong binago. The same yung mga treatment ng amounts under balances, under bank records. The same yan nandun sa adjusted balances. Paki-compare na lang. Then, yung nangyari after arriving with the adjusted balances, reverse treatment ka dito sa book reconciling items. Okay? Yung goal, reverse treatment para ma-arrive yung balances per book. Okay ha? Kung doon sa book to bank, yung goal, i-adjust mo na si book, then arrive with unadjusted balances per bank by applying reverse treatment doon sa bank reconciling items. Dito naman sa bank to book, normally adjust bank balances, normal treatment sa bank reconciling items, then after arriving with adjusted balances, yung goal mo naman ma-arrive yung balances per book na unadjusted by doing reverse treatment sa book reconciling items. Okay? So, yun yung application ng ating 3 reconciliation methods sa proof of cash. Yung kailangan lang alalahanin, yung pinaka-foundation ng 3 methods na to, yung adjusted balance method. I hope may natutunan. I hope ma-apply nyo ng maigi yung ating methods sa proof of cash. Yun lang. Thank you.